All right, y'all. We got cops discover horrific secret hidden in baby's throat. We finna get right into this. See what's about. Make sure I'm gonna like sub if new. If you don't want to watch this with our commentary, head over to explore with us, or you can search this title up. Simple as that. But yeah, if you're here to watch our reaction, appreciate you for tuning in. Appreciate the support. Without further ado, let's get right into it.
Come on! Can y'all please help us? He can't breathe!
I know something was in his mouth. Boom. I'm like, babe, he choking. What's this?
This was in his throat. I tried, there was nothing I could do.
On June 25th, 2022, in Cleveland, Ohio, a chaotic 911 call summons paramedics to the home of an unresponsive 13-week-old infant. But when a troubling discovery is made, investigators begin to question the circumstances, raising the unsettling possibility that what happened may have been no accident.
It's okay. I bet you I'm gonna win this. Watch this.
The following is based on official police records, and the footage has never been seen before. At 7:37 a.m., emergency dispatchers answer a frantic plea for help.
Can y'all please help us?
Okay, excuse me, sir. What's the address of the emergency?
What? Cleveland?
Okay, sorry. Can you keep...
Can y'all please hurry?
Sir. Okay, tell me exactly what happened.
I don't know your number.
Okay, hello? Can someone tell me what happened? Hello?
Don't crazy. I'm sure it's cold.
Hello?
He can't breathe. He can't breathe. What the you mean? What happened?
I'm gonna
He's not.
Okay, can I speak to one person? Can I speak to one person?
A woman takes control of the call, finally getting vital information to the dispatcher.
Father banged on our door and said his son stopped breathing.
Okay, can you sit down? Can you just stay on the phone so I can talk to one person so I can get this help started?
Yes.
Are you with the patient now?
Yes, we just woke
And
up.
how old is sir? Ma'am.
3 months.
The dispatcher assures her that help is on the way, but with precious seconds slipping by, getting aid to the baby before paramedics arrive is critical.
Okay, listen, ma'am. I'm going to tell you how to get mouth to mouth.
Okay, go. I'm ready. Come on.
Okay, now completely cover the baby's mouth.
Yes,
And
I got you. Go.
his mouth and nose with your mouth. Then I want you to blow 2 puffs of air into his lungs, about 1 second each, just enough to make the chest rise with each breath, okay? Now, did you feel the air going in and out?
Yes.
At 7:46 a.m., paramedics finally reach the scene, 9 minutes after the call began. The 13-week-old
Damn, that's
baby
a
is
long
rushed
time.
to the Metro Health Hospital, but it's too late. The tragedy becomes far more disturbing when an alarming discovery is made during life-saving efforts, leading to an urgent call to police.
Hi, Janice, Social Work Metro Health Medical Center. I'm calling to notify requesting police homicide, probably, for a baby death. EMS may have already called, but just in case, I need to make sure that it was called in.
A quick check of her records finds no earlier notification to police.
Why didn't they call us? It's a 13-week-old. I'll be honest with you, I don't know the address. Baby. I wonder why. Did EMS pick the baby up? Yeah. Now, will you guys notify homicide?
You know what? Are we calling this a violent death?
No. Well, we don't know. Undetermined. Okay.
The heartbreaking screams of the infant's parents, 18-year-old Travion Hughes Sr. and 18-year-old Asiana McEwen, can be heard in the background of the call.
Oh. And they don't know how it happened.
Undetermined. I mean, we have speculation, but I'm going to say undetermined.
Okay, we'll get a car out there.
Okay.
All right.
Probably sooner than later. They're going.
They're who?
They're going over here.
They're going what?
They're going crazy over here.
Who's there?
Is it Mom, Dad?
Cleveland police respond urgently and make their way to the nurses' station, where hospital staff reveal the cause of their alarm and the reason homicide detectives have been requested.
What's this?
This was in his throat.
Okay.
Baby wipes.
Suspect foul play or anything like that.
I don't think a 3-month-old's gonna willingly shove that in their mouth.
What is that?
A baby wipe.
A baby wipe?
Yeah, 3-month-olds aren't like walking early 2
you know, yeah.
That evidence. Baby Whitey thinks that it's suspicious that I guess they could investigate Baby White or something.
Yeah.
So they have it over there.
But you see, bro, 13-week-old, a baby wipe is found inside that baby throat. That is fucking crazy. And it makes sense. Somebody shoved that baby wipe. That's sick, man.
Just listening to parents. They're devastated. The parents are actually going crazy here. Yeah. That's repeating in real life.
How the blood-stained baby wipe became lodged in the infant's throat is now a question homicide detectives must work to answer. They meet with the infant's parents, as well as his brother Travier and his brother's girlfriend Cassandra, the woman who performed CPR during the 911 call.
Hi, guys. Hi. I'm Detective Loomis. Dad?
Yes.
So sorry for your loss, folks, honestly. Who was at home at the time? All of you guys? Okay.
I was at work.
You were at work? Okay.
Investigators meet with Travion and Daciana separately in an effort to understand more about what happened with their son this morning.
So, when you left for work this morning, was the baby sleeping?
No, he was up.
He was up?
I woke up and then I checked on that. It's like I do it every morning. I wake up and check on him because he sleeps right next to me in his bassinet. So I look on him.
He was in the bassinet next to you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And he was up just staring. So I picked him up and I was just holding him, kissing him, and then I had put him down and started getting ready for work.
After leaving for work, Travion was left to care for the baby. Not long after she left, the infant began to cry.
When he was crying, I made him a bottle, and he'll choke himself like he greedy. He'll be
Good
choking. You feel me?
Good eater.
So I'll be pulling it out of his mouth, get him pick him up, burp him, send him back down, let him drink again. I keep burping him because he'll keep doing it. He's premature, so I always did it constantly for him, and I set the little wipe under his neck because when it's dripping down, you know how milk smells.
Sometimes he call and say the baby was choking.
I was already on the flight before the baby was choking and everything. I was already on the phone with him. It was like around 7. I don't know the precise time because I'm a DSP. I take care of older people with disabilities. So I was taking care of him, but I had my AirPod in, so I was listening to him. We was talking and everything. He was like, "Okay, I'm finna step out the room real quick." He went to go step out the room, then he got quiet. I didn't hear nothing. Then he came back in the room and was like, "The baby choking, the baby choking."
I know something was in his mouth. Boom. After I'm trying to go down deep into it, I'm like, babe, he choking. So I'm trying to get this out his mouth. I'm constantly doing it, but it's not working. So I'm overly panicking.
He then explains that when his efforts to remove the obstruction weren't working, he ran to get help from Travier and Cassandra.
My big brother grabbed him, rushed to the kitchen, set him down on the countertop in the kitchen. Doing this, you feel me? We see nothing. What we doing is working, so we called the ambulance.
Who calls 911?
His girlfriend, my sister. I call her my sister. Yeah, she calling the ambulance, telling them to rush here. Like, please hurry up. Please, can y'all hurry? Rush, please. Can you feel me? Then y'all was taking like over 20-30 minutes, so we just wait. It's still sitting here, and he's constantly, you feel me? Like getting this little move, and I see it's not in his throat no more. It felt like it was lodged right here. When I was trying to go in here to his neck to get it out, he closing his mouth. He don't want me in his, like, you feel me? Like, he don't want me in his mouth. He closing it. You feel me? And that's what's made me hard for me to go in there because my hands are so thick.
Well, you can feel it in there. You just couldn't get a grab on it.
That's crazy.
Because it was too slippery.
Did he say anything else to you?
No, when I got to the house, I'm like, "What happened? Well, how did he choke?" And then he was like, he was wiping him down, the milk and stuff off him. He set the wipe next to him and walked out the room. And when he came back, the wipe was inside the baby's throat. He said he was trying to pull it out, but he couldn't. His hands was too big.
Back at the house, officers monitor the property, which has now been secured
as. How the fuck did the baby, bro? Why would you even leave a 13-week-old like unattended like that too. If they ain't sleeping, bro, and you they ain't sleeping, you gonna be attentive to them because that's just what it is. Just what 13 weeks. That's a 3-month-old baby right there.
It's a crime scene. Investigators arrive on site and begin discussing the details of the case.
Once we got there, the nurses and the doctors showed, did you see the projectile? The little
Baby
light
wire?
that was in its throat.
Like,
Yeah.
down its throat? Yeah, how does a 3-month-old do that?
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense.
It was a pretty big one.
When they learn Cassandra's 2 children also live in the home, some officers begin to speculate, unconvinced that what happened was merely an accident.
Something there. I think they just grabbed that thing itself and shut it down its throat. Maybe the kid was crying and like the kid just, the mom was wasn't going and soothing the child, so the kid just like, I can't sleep, so I'm just gonna shut it up, you know? One of the other kids goes in there and shuts it down in there.
However, Cassandra tells investigators her 2 children weren't home, and the only child in the house was the 3-month-old, who had been sleeping in a bassinet next to his mother until she left for work. Investigators pose a critical question to the parents.
Has your baby picked stuff up before and tried to eat it?
Yeah, he's a advanced baby. He knows how to hold his own bottle. Like he when you try to pull the bottle away from him, he like reaches to grab it back. He'll pick it back up and put it back in his mouth.
Okay. Does he ever put anything else in his mouth though besides the bottle?
Anything he grabs.
You're saying that he's picked up stuff in his mouth before. Do you remember anything specific he's ever put in his mouth besides the bottle? Like he's ever picked something up?
Candy, cookies, anything. Like
he'll
It's
grab
crazy. A 3-month-old eating candy, cookies, or attempting to eat candy and cookies is crazy. Because what he barely have he probably don't have any teeth. If he do, he got like 1 or 2.
You know, like, I don't mind explaining like the sock, he'll do anything.
Okay.
Literally, anything he sees, he thinks is cool. He'll even suck on your.
Within reach, he'll grab it.
Yeah, he'll even suck on your.
He can do this pretty well. He can reach around and he can grab stuff.
Yeah. And he'll even suck on you, like, no hope, like, that
Whoa,
sound look
whoa,
good, but no
whoa,
hope,
whoa.
he'll even suck on your nose, like, yeah, bro, he think it's food.
Yeah.
Paramedics quickly arrived after the 911 call was placed, but once on scene, they said they were not notified that the 13-week-old boy had an obstruction in his throat by anyone at the scene, including Travion, his brother Travier, or Cassandra.
Did you tell them that thing went down his throat?
Yeah, they knew about all that. They knew everything. Nah, yeah, we told them that too, but I'm talking about my brother and sister. They knew too, and they was trying to help.
Did they tell him that on the phone?
I don't know. Like, sir, the man when this was going on, I was
I mean, we'll get a
too
tape.
busy raging, crying, jumping everywhere. I
Panicking.
Travion insists the infant was still breathing when paramedics arrived.
They told me they was able to get out, like he was still moving. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, but you can move. You still have some air in your body, like oxygen in your blood a little bit. So it could have been like a
So you don't think they get my baby?
No, they'll contact you when the funeral home can come pick him up.
The medical examiner's office would later determine the infant's cause of death to be asphyxia by choking. Doubt still lingers over how it got in the infant's mouth, as well as why paramedics weren't informed of the obstruction. This brings both Cassandra and Travion back for an interrogation, where investigators seek to find the truth.
When he came to the door, what did he say?
He said that the baby's choking. Help.
Did he say what he was choking on?
A wipe.
Did he actually tell you that at that point in time?
Yes, he said that he was choking on a wipe. But we didn't see anything. We didn't see the wipe. I'm looking, like, my biggest thing was call 911. I know we needed to start compression.
Sure.
His mouth was so small, so then as I'm on the phone 911, I took the step back like you said. I'm doing the CPR, the compressions and everything. And it seemed like he, I thought was getting air and keep on because he didn't. And then there was nothing.
The question came up during the 911 call as the dispatcher attempted to guide her through performing CPR.
Okay, kneel next to the baby and look in his mouth for food or vomit. Is hear anything in his mouth? No.
At the house when we talked, you didn't mention the word baby wipe to me at all.
Yes, I did.
Well, yeah, you didn't. We were recorded.
Okay.
On the 911 call, nobody mentioned baby wipe. When the EMTs got there, nobody mentioned baby wipe.
However, at the very start of the 911 call, a male's voice can be heard shouting that something was in the infant's mouth.
EMS, what's the address of the emergency?
How the f*** is he gonna do? How did he get it in his mouth? Come on!
Still, paramedics said they were never informed when they arrived.
He told me and us 1,000 times that he was choking on a baby.
Told you. How come no one told 911 that?
So it was never said on the 911, like, or I want to hear it because I know that they were screaming that he was choking on a baby wipe.
Mention it to the EMTs. Don't you think when a paramedic gets there that someone should say he had a baby wipe in his mouth?
Do you understand if you would have been there and all the screaming going on? I literally was trying to get to the baby. So if you heard, I'm like, compression, tell me. I tried to save that baby.
She ain't bullshitting, boy. You see how mad she got? She about to crash behind that. He trying to sit here and say, but like I said, if they ain't hear you say it, bro, they don't know what the fuck going on. They coming into a situation where, you know, they don't know what's going on.
Nothing I could do.
Nothing you could have done. There's nothing. There's nothing anyone could have done.
When investigators bring up something she said back at the crime scene, it leads to frustration from Cassandra.
Where's the blood that you talked about seeing? Where was the blood at?
I didn't see any blood. I never said that. You do it. No, I did not.
During their initial walkthrough of the crime scene, Cassandra mentioned what she was told by Travion.
He said that he changed his diaper, was washing, like wiped him up and everything, and that he had just like a little scratch or something on his neck from cutting himself, and then one like on the side of his mouth. And he said he went to like wipe up just the blood and everything, and he said he walked away just for a couple of seconds, and this is the outcome of that.
I never said I saw.
You said you saw him wiping blood off.
No, I didn't say I saw. I said he. Stop. Don't do that, because in a second, please come on. No.
You might have meant
Okay,
that.
okay.
That's what you said.
Okay, don't do that. He told me because I just feel like you're attacking me. Because I feel like I'm telling you that this is literally the most a long time, and I feel like you keep trying to tell me what I'm saying, and I'm telling you what I'm saying.
Getting nowhere with Cassandra, investigators wrap up the interview, hoping Travion might provide the clarity she didn't. He's left alone for a few moments, where he entertains himself while waiting for investigators.
Is it that we do? Is it that we do? I'm sure the camera's still in there. Yes, it is.
Detectives sit down with Travion once again, but his
This
interview
man-
begins with less
This man that look like he remorseful for his child death.
cooperation than the first, and quickly hits a wall.
I know it sucks, but we got to kind of figure out what happened here. Because we got a bunch of questions, okay? So, but before we ask the questions, we're going to give you your Miranda warnings, okay?
I know, but I'm not speaking without my lawyer.
Okay. Well, that's fine. Then we're going to place you under arrest for murder of the baby.
What?
Based on the evidence that we have.
This ain't no evidence. This ain't my fault.
Okay. Stand up and put your hands on.
Why am I getting arrested, bro? I'm not. Ain't no murder.
Stuff in the rag gun, your baby's stuff.
Why ain't stuff no rag behind, bro? What, bro? What? I'm not.
We're going to give you an opportunity to explain how that rag got on the baby's throat.
Bro, what?
But you don't want to do that, so.
Just didn't have a shoot.
We've talked to doctors, we've talked to the medical examiner, we've talked to
We're doing everything, yes.
Yeah,
We're
right.
doing all that, yes.
Okay.
I understand
We've
everything
done
you're
all
saying, yes.
And every single one of those people tell us that there's no way that a 13-week-old baby picked up a
This
rag,
is my son.
balled it up, and put it
Hey,
in
it
his
wasn't.
mouth.
I know he ain't bought. Oh,
I'm
my
not asking
God.
any questions. All right?
Just as the detective makes his exit, his passing comment strikes a nerve.
Good luck. All right, good luck.
So, officer, come here. Come sit. Come. Now, what you saying good luck for?
I said good luck with your defense, with your case.
Okay. Okay.
All right? And I mean that. I hope that you can pull it off.
Pull what
Get
Like
out of
it's
these
the last
charges. Get out of these charges.
But you saying pull it off like it's the last something, officer.
You said very, very clearly that you tried to pull that rag out of that baby's mouth.
They don't got, no, when I went in the room, my baby mom was on the phone the whole time.
Once the detective leaves, Travion waits on his own with nothing but his thoughts.
Boy, what the? Do I look like some sick individual to any of y'all? It's okay. I bet you I'm gonna win this. Watch this. Getting justice for my son. Arresting an innocent boy. Murder.
You gonna get justice for your son.
White people.
So he think the paramedics killed his baby. That's crazy.
I swear to God, I hate racist people. Boy, they so racist. Now, if I was white people would be so cruel. Boy, what the?
Officers return and arrest 18-year-old Travion Hughes Sr., who was later charged with murder, involuntary manslaughter, and 2 counts of endangering children. He entered a plea of not guilty on July 28, 2022, choosing to present his defense at trial. According to news reports, while awaiting trial, Travion and Asiana welcomed another child, whose young voice can be heard in a call between the 2 parents from jail.
Hey, baby.
Hey, Dada.
Hey, Miracle.
Hey, Daddy.
Hey, Daddy, baby.
Daddy. Stop abusing me.
My baby, my baby. Babe, let her hit you. What the hell? Don't let her cry.
Let her hit me. Let her hit you.
I am.
Like no baby.
She can hit me all the she want to hit.
That's what I mean. Let you stay away from them.
My baby can slap me if she wants to.
Bye-bye, Dada.
During Travion's trial, which began on May 22, 2024, Asiana testified that she was on FaceTime with Travion at the time of the incident and that she saw him pick up the baby and run out of the room after screaming that he was choking. Tests of the baby wipe revealed the infant's DNA was present, but there was no trace of Travion's. However, while both parents told investigators the infant would regularly grab things and put them in his mouth, a forensic pathologist with the Cuyahoga County Medical Examiner's Office testified that a 13-week-old doesn't have the dexterity and ability to force a wipe to the back of their throat, arguing it had to have been placed there intentionally. Ultimately, the jury found Travion guilty. The baby's mother defended Travion during a court hearing, telling the judge he was making a mistake. Travion was sentenced to life in prison with the possibility of parole after 15 years. An appeal was later filed, arguing that there wasn't enough evidence to prove Travion forced a baby wipe down his son's throat. The appeals court rejected the claims and upheld his conviction. If you'd like to see select new videos early and help us keep uncovering case files that rarely come to light, you'll find extra footage and unseen details on our Patreon.
Bro, if he intentionally
channel
did that, bro, that's messed up. Like, why would you intentionally shove a baby wipe down your kid? Like, that's crazy, bro. Y'all let us know what y'all think about this one in the comment section below.